Hello, this is Victor Santana for Stock Hunter Videos for May 31st. How's everybody? Hope everything's been going. Let's get right away and see what's going on. We're going to start with the Wilshire, which is the total U.S. market. As you can see, it is trading on a sideways channel here, and I would recommend moving our sell stops a little tighter because we are running into the 200-day resistance line here. This chart here is a weekly chart, but this is a 200-day chart here. Now, looking at the stochastics here, we're still headed downward, still with the bearish tone, so just something to keep in mind. And what I'm doing this time is I'm breaking it down to the daily here because we are so close on so many, either an up or a down. So based on the daily here, the green line is the 18-day moving average. The stock is trading above it, so we'll give it the benefit of the doubt. However, keep in mind it is running into the resistance of the 200-day right here, and the top of the Bollinger line is right in here. So a lot of resistance coming up in this general area here. The area to get out if things start breaking down would be 64.42 in this case. Now we're looking at the Dow here. Pretty much the same story. We're trading in a channel here. Let me make that channel a little better here. There we go. And I move the stop slightly higher, right in this area here, to lock in any potential profits here. Now, looking at the stochastics here, you can see it is in a bearish mood here, so just a lot of caution. This is the red warning signal, just to be very alert on how the market is behaving. Going down to the daily level here, it is trading above the 18-day moving average, which will give it the benefit of the doubt. And the Bollinger Band area is here, so there's a good chance that it would bounce and stay around in this area here. So something to keep an eye on. And now we're looking at the NASDAQ. NASDAQ, as you can see here, is trading. It is above the 200-day, which is very good. Looks like this candle here didn't get it, but if I'm correct, it is right on the channel area here. So that's a good thing. It's leading the way. And the stochastics here are starting to roll over to the upside now. It's still a little too early to see what's going on, so just a matter of watching to see if the trend will break to the upside. Going down to the daily level here for the NASDAQ, as you can see, where the Bollinger Band is right up in this area, so once it hits here, it could have a chance to be going down, or just a lot of resistance up in this area. We are above the 200-day, which is very good. A lot of support down in this area if things break down, so which is good. And another big support area down here. So the NASDAQ is faring well the most. Keep in mind that it is going to be hitting the triple top if it breaks above that. So a lot of people are watching and seeing what's going to happen here. NASDAQ is basically the same thing. It's trading in a narrow channel. I would move our stops a little bit higher. We are encountering the 200-day here, so careful. And as far as stochastics, the weekly is still flashing a green arrow to be warning to be careful. And on the daily view here, we are trading above the 18-day, which is good. We are going to run into a lot of resistance up in this area here, which at the same time is the same level of the triple top here. So a lot of things to look after. The stochastics are going up too in the short term, so it may touch this and reverse the again to be safe. Just if it breaks down below this mark here, then it's safe to get out and just wait to see where the trend wants to resume after that. Looking at the Russell 2000, which are the small caps here, pretty much the same story. Also running into 200-day resistance. Move the sell stops now higher to be locking those gains. Looking at stochastics here, it is flashing red, signal to be cautious. So, and on a daily basis here that we're looking here, it is above the 18-day moving average, which is the green line. However, it looks like it will run into some resistance right at the 200 and then the Bollinger. So there's a lot of little resistance right up in this area here. A lot of support is building up here at the bottom of the Bollinger, plus this 45-day moving average. Stochastics are pointing up. However, we do not think it is going to go up as high as it was. Might start rolling over around in this area here, but we'll see and follow the trend. Looking at the global market, it's a different story. It's still on an uptrend, as you can see. Very good. It has passed the 200-day. I would move our exit points at this level here. Looking at the stochastics weekly basis here, it has just getting ready to generate a red arrow, so something to be starting to be cautious of. And on a daily basis here, we are seeing that it is already hitting the Bollinger Band area here, and it also right above, just above this here. So we got to make sure if it would confirm before it goes up higher, or it may just bounce down. May hit right around in this area, which is a lot of support in this area here. As you can see with the Bollinger Band, it hits it, pause in this area, and it can continue to go up several days before pulling and hitting the 18. So right now, even if it pulls back, it hits the 18, there's a lot of supports. It's hard to tell what. Very good thing though, it is above the 80 area on the stochastic, which is a good signal. However, if it dips down under that, then all bets are off. To be safe, to put your sell stops at 48.66. Okay, now in terms of investment, long term here, what I like here, which I'm interested in getting into, is Hasbro. It's a Hasbro, and it has several signals that are coming up positive. MACD is getting ready to intersect, which is usually a good sign, especially under the 0 where I like to invest in. Stochastics are starting to roll up. You see the volume, it is increasing. The 60-day moving average line at the end of the week is above it, so that's a positive. And looks like the last resistance here and has broken above it. So many good things about it. RSI, and this chart is on the weekly base. Daily, excuse me, is starting to pop up here, which could be generating a trend to start. The first wave of the trend. It could be expected to be pulling back for a little bit, but definitely I put the 22.27 down here as the exit point if it fails and goes back down. Alright, and the next one here I would like is the TeleTech, and MACD are crossing, stochastics going up. Volume not as high as I like the Hasbro, but it has increased. It is broke above the 60-day moving average. It has broke above its recent high as far as this area. Another good thing, it's higher lows, and it's starting to get into the RSI down in here to get the trend starting. So, could be some pullbacks here and there. As long as it holds this line here, we're okay for the long term. And this is where I have to stop and say, may the trend be our friend.